and God is using me
Uh-huh.
as a human being. You know, as humbly as I could put it, he's using me to show off. I looked up and I just got $68 million returned to me on my tax returns.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to High Roots TV number 2, man. It is I, Moe from 713, and we're back with another episode. All right, before we get started, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, High Roots TV 2. Please subscribe right now and hit the bell notification. Also, follow me on Instagram at 713MOE. Link will be in the description, and you could also see right there down below. All right, so let's get started for today's episode. It's going to be another episode. One of my classics. We do a What the of the Weeks. It's going to be the top 3 kind of weird stories of the week that I catch on. I mean, it might be some real random shit, but the first story that we're going to talk about today is going to be Kanye West once again. I mean, I just did a video about him talking about his whole church. New story, man. A new interview just released some vital information on why he's probably doing this whole church sermons and church gospels and went into religion in the first place. And it's just kind of sketchy, guys. So he was on a recent episode on James Corden or something like that. James Corden is a British guy. All right. And he went on this episode and he started spilling the beans, kind of like of his intentions. And it gets kind of weird and strange. And it just kind of puts his agenda together in that sort of way. So let's react to Kanye West and see what this particular interview exposes of him, and we're just gonna react to that, and I'll give my opinions in the end. Let's just react to it together, guys. All right, I put myself in the corner real quick. All right, so basically, let's see what he has to say about his ideology about God once again, guys. All right, let's check this out.
And God is using me as a human being. You know, as humbly as I could put it, he's using me to show off. Last year, I made $115 million and still ended up $35 million in debt. This year, I looked up and I just got $68 million returned to me on my tax return.
68 million.
And people say, oh, don't talk about these numbers. No, people need to hear someone that had been put into debt by the system talk about these kind of numbers now that they're in service to Christ. So you think your awakening, your spiritual awakening.
Hold a minute right there, guys. I might have been wrong about Kanye West all along, man. I thought it was his evil intentions, demonic ways, but I guess it was just his greed. He's using taxes, religion, church tax exemptions to get money back. I mean, does he know what the fuck he's saying right now? Does he not know how people know how the tax system works? He was losing money on his tax return. Now he's getting money off his tax return and using the church to do so. Let's just hear that one more time.
That have been put in my tax returns.
Hold on.
Was returned to me.
Hold on.
This year, I looked up and I just got $68 million returned to me on my tax returns. And people say, oh, don't talk about these numbers.
This must be Jesus.
Need to hear someone that had been put into debt by the system talk about these kind of numbers now that they're in service to Christ. So you think your awakening, your spiritual awakening, is part of my success? Absolutely. He's showing off. He's just showing out. Do you think? Yeezy worth $3 billion. It's the #1 Google search brand in the world. He's showing.
Guys, does that sound like someone that's humble to you guys? I'm like, yeah, all right. Now, in my previous video, I got a lot of hate on some of the comments. Like, why are you trashing Kanye West, man? You just don't know that he's being saved right now because he's praising Jesus right now. And he's praising and doing it for the right. He's trying to get saved. Bro, y'all must be real stupid to not know that he's doing this to get money and get himself out of debt. Well, all this money that he's spending on the church, all this investment, supposedly, right? Because people invest in the church, all this investment into charity and churches, he gets it back. So all this is free slave money. People don't understand that. Now, he's saying, I put all my money into this church. I put all my money into. He could claim that shit in his income tax, in his tax return. So he gets all his money back, clean money, because it's tax exemptions. Praise to God, huh? Now I bet you whatever you want that he's not gonna be giving any of that money to charities or anything like that. He's gonna put it back into his church, his mega church. That's how mega churches get revenue. They keep investing in the church, keep investing in supposedly his gospel music now. So every time he does any music for the church, gospel music, he spends this amount. He spends this amount. It's all for the church. At the end of the year, he's getting all that money back. And that's how they just accumulate over time and just make all this fucking money. By the end of the time, they fucking rich as fuck. Using religion. Now, tell me if I'm tripping, guys. This is how Joel Osteen does it. You know, I think Joel Osteen's making like 90 million in donations every year. He's seen the potential in money marketing like that. I mean, it's just right there right in front of your people's faces. And it's kind of crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Now, you know the shit, man. Praising Jesus for giving you all this money you're not really praising the right God. I'm telling you, he's praising God, but it's not the right God people praise to. You know what I'm saying? It's the other type of God down there. That's the type of God he's working for. Damn, it's crazy. Now y'all might think I'm tripping, man, but leave your comments in down below. Let me know what y'all think. But this is right there in people's faces, man. This is crazy. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. We're gonna kind of, just segue our way into this next topic. It has to do with church also. It has to do with his funeral. It's like a eulogy, right? This pastor, he crosses the line in a eulogy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of pastor this is, but just check out this video real quick, man. Check it out.
Say to this family, y'all got some sexy women in y'all family. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all got some sexy women. If I was just a little bit younger, brother, I'd come up here bold. What? I mean, there ain't none of y'all ugly in here. All y'all got some beautiful bodies on y'all.
Right now. What is happening?
I might be old, but I ain't blind. A whole lot of young fellas sitting inside y'all looking too.
What? Oh my God.
What is this? Is this some type of comedy skit? I mean, people in the crowd can't believe it. Horny fucking pastor. The whole time he's supposed to do a eulogy, he's out checking out the family, saying, "Oh, these some sexy ass women." Everybody's probably crying. I mean, at the same time, it sounds like a damn stand-up comedy skit, and maybe he's trying to put some some chipper smiles in the sad times when somebody passes away. Because if you ever been to a funeral, man, them hoes are depressing. They're real depressing. I mean, you see the family crying. You have the little something in your throat, you know what I'm saying? You feel it. And this is just probably the worst feelings in the world, being in a funeral, especially open casket. But still, man, I mean, this pastor took it way, way too far, man. It's just kind of inappropriate. It's weird and funny at the same time, man, but it's sketchy as hell. All right. So let's get to this last topic right now. It's a funny story also, man. These all seem like comedy sketches to me. I mean, Dave Chappelle could come back for another season. Funny ideas that are actually real life. All right, so there's this police officer in Missouri. He sues his own police department for $19 million. $19 million. He sued him and he won. He won $19 million from his own department because, hold your horses, he claimed that he never got a promotion. And he claimed that the reason that he never got promotion because they told him that his demeanor was too gay. That he had a gay demeanor. I'm not sure if this guy was gay or not, but he said that he needed to tone down his gayness or his mannerisms to get promoted. I don't know what the hell he was doing on the job This ain't a comedy skit. I don't know what it is, man. This is like some Reno 911 shit. You remember Reno 911 with the guy with the little shorts? Clip.
I've had some boots on layaway here at Zapateria La Bailarina. Genuine ostrich. 3 payments.
But this guy sued. He sued his department and he won for discrimination. Let me show you a little news article about what happened, guys. So this is the news article. Check it out.
A St. Louis County police sergeant says he was told he would have to, quote, tone down his gayness if he ever wanted a promotion. A jury believed him and awarded him $19 million. Sergeant Keith Wildhaber sued the St. Louis County Police Department for discrimination. He joined the department back in 1994 after 4 years in the armed services. Sergeant Wildhaber said in his lawsuit that he has received, quote, extremely positive feedback throughout his career, but was repeatedly passed up for promotion. He also said after he filed a complaint, the department retaliated by transferring him 30 miles from home to Jennings and putting him on overnights. That, too, was part of his lawsuit and the $19 million judgment in his favor. We reached out to St. Louis County for a comment. So far, we have not heard back, but the county counselor told the Post-Dispatch they're exploring their legal options and will do what's best for the county.
And this is crazy, ain't it? $19 million. I mean, there's a lot of racial discrimination for police officers and police, a lot of racist officers, you know. They never pay no minority $19 million. $19 million. That's fucking hitting the lotto. That's way beyond restitution, man. That's too much. Way too much. I mean, maybe $1 million, you know, that's pushing it. Yeah, tone down your gayness. Give you $19 million, man. You know damn well the whole LGBT alphabet community fucking back this guy up. And fucking, there's a whole out war right now with the gays. But this is out of line. $19 million. Come on, man. They didn't beat you up. They ain't kill one of your family members. They just told you to, you know, just hey man, can you just lower your gayness just a little bit, man? We'll appreciate it. You know, people that you're putting over are feeling a little bit uncomfortable with you, you know. Can you just lower down the gayness just a little tad bit, please? You know? I'm gonna sue you for $19 million dollars. Ain't that some shit? And he won too, man. This is a crazy part about it, man. But it's funny, man. It's funny to me. I'm sorry if there's any gay people or it's just funny, man. It's just way too much money for something of this type of case, man. It's just insane. But anyway, leave your comments down below. Tell me what y'all think about these stories. And yeah, man, once again, if you haven't followed me on my Instagram, 713MOE, link is in the description. Also, like and subscribe to this YouTube channel because my last one got shut down, guys. I'm trying to rebuild myself once again. And, you know, just support the channel. And that's the way you can support it, by subscribing and hitting the bell notification sign. Yeah, man, it's MOE for the 713. I'm going to see y'all on the next episode. Bang.